Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Rinna reveals threatening to kill husband Harry Hamlin. Rinna of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is speaking out and remembering a time when she threatened to kill her husband Harry Hamlin. The reality star opened up and talked about it on Friday's episode of the couple's Let's Not Talk About the Husband podcast. Rinna was very open about what happened in her past. Lisa had postpartum depression and revealed that things got pretty bad for them. She said, "I had horrible postpartum depression, but I didn't know it. I didn't know what it was. When you have your first baby, you don't know. You just don't know." When she had Delilah Hamlin, June 1998 is when she dealt with this issue. She had struggles for 15 months before it started getting better. Lisa said that she had a huge dark cloud over her during this time in her life. Then she had Amelia Hamlin in June 2001, and the postpartum depression came back again. Lisa had a really hard time, where she even threatened to kill her husband. Harry said she said, "You said, I'm gonna kill you. And I said, you better call your OB/GYN right now. You said, you better watch out. I feel like killing you. You said, keep the knives in the drawer. I was having horrible hallucinations of killing people, and I needed to take the knives out of the house," she admitted. "And I also had horrible visions of driving the car into a brick wall." Lisa didn't remember actually threatening his life, but she did think that his story made sense. Rinna was prescribed antidepressants, and it actually helped her. She was really lucky to have this in her life to get her going again. Harry stood by her through all of this. Rinna did say that she wants people to get help if they are dealing with this on their own. Are you shocked to hear that Rinna threatened to kill her husband? Do you think there should be more help for postpartum depression? Sound off in the comments below. And don't miss the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when it returns with new episodes on Bravo. Rinna is no longer on the show, and some fans would love to see her come back again. In an interview that could only be described as peak Rinna, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star and perpetual icon of over-the-top fabulousness let loose with a confession that dropped jaws across Hollywood. She once threatened to kill her husband, Harry Hamlin. No, this isn't a scene from a Bravo reunion special or a cleverly scripted soap opera twist. This is Rinna, raw, real, and still wearing lip gloss so fierce it could slice through steel, telling the world that even the most glam couples have their breaking points. Let's set the scene. The year was, well, she didn't exactly say. But from the context, somewhere between a kitchen remodel gone rogue and a missing box of gluten-free spaghetti, we can assume it was one of those days. The kind of day where the dog pukes on the new rug, your phone dies mid-text, and your husband just will not take out the trash. "I was holding a lemon," Lisa said, smiling wickedly. "Like a literal lemon. Because this was back when I was still doing those ridiculous detoxes, thinking I'd live forever if I drank hot water and citrus for 17 days straight." She paused, dramatically of course. And Harry, God bless him, says something about how I always leave the cap off the toothpaste. And I swear to you, I saw red. According to Rinna, who's never been one to keep the drama off the screen, she raised the lemon like a weapon, pointed it at her unsuspecting husband, and hissed, "If you mention that toothpaste one more time, I will end you." And thus, the now legendary lemon threat of Beverly Hills was born. But don't worry, this isn't a true crime special. Harry Hamlin is alive, well, and still eating rotisserie chicken in the kitchen Lisa doesn't let him remodel. The threat, she insists, was completely theatrical. "I was mad, but like Housewives mad. TV mad. I wasn't really gonna kill him. I mean, who would run lines with me for my auditions?" she joked. Still, she admits the moment was real. And it wasn't the only time she's gone full soap opera in real life. "I once hid his favorite cashmere sweater in the freezer," she confesses. "I wanted to punish him for leaving a wet towel on the bed. He didn't find it for 3 days. And when he did, I told him it was symbolic." Lisa says their 25-plus-year marriage has thrived on moments like that. Wild, emotional, theatrical, memorable. People ask how we've lasted so long, she says, leaning forward, voice dropping. It's because we know how to fight fabulously. We threaten. We storm off. We slam doors. But then we make up over martinis and trashy Honestly, TV. Harry would be bored with a normal woman. But it's not all lemons and drama. Behind the threats and the antics lies a bond built on deep affection, mutual respect, and an understanding that no marriage, celebrity or not, is perfect. You gotta have fun, she says. You gotta be able to say, I hate you right now, but I still want to make out later. That's marriage. Lisa even says that her over-the-top behavior has kept their spark alive. I'll walk into the living room in a wig and pretend to be a fan named Charlene who's obsessed with Harry's role in Clash of the Titans. He plays along. He always plays along. When asked what Harry thinks of her confession going public, she grins. He laughed. He said, if you didn't kill me during season 5 of Housewives, I think I'm safe. But not everyone is laughing. Social media exploded after Rinna's revelation, with fans divided between those celebrating her candidness and those slightly concerned for Harry's well-being. I'm obsessed with her, tweeted one fan. Lisa Rinna threatening to kill her husband with a lemon is the most Lisa Rinna thing ever. Others were more cautious. This feels a little unhinged, said another. But also, iconic. Lisa, of course, isn't fazed. People take everything so seriously now, she says. I was raised on Dynasty and Days of Our Lives. If you're not throwing a drink or faking your own death once in a while, what are you even doing? It's hard to argue with her. Especially when she says it in full glam, sipping a pink drink through a glass straw shaped like a flamingo. In many ways, Lisa's story is a celebration of theatrical love. The kind that flourishes not in spite of the chaos, but because of it. Where every spat becomes a scene, every apology an act of passion, and every day a chance to be both the diva and the darling. And while most couples might cringe at the idea of their spouse threatening them over dental hygiene habits, Lisa and Harry seem to thrive on the mayhem. At the end of the day, Lisa Rinna isn't advocating for actual murder. She's advocating for honesty, passion, and a little well-placed drama. Threatening to kill your husband, figuratively, not literally, is just another way of saying, you're driving me nuts, but I still love you, she says, eyes twinkling. So there you have it. From lemons to love, Lisa Rinna proves once again that no one does messy matrimony quite like her. And Harry, he's still in the kitchen, making her a martini. Just don't bring up the toothpaste.